Good afternoon, everyone. Brad here again. Today we're going to be talking about GE Aerospace and their company culture and some of their safety practices and procedures, and just the general mindset that leadership is trying to instill in their company and their employees. All right, so part of the mission and vision of GE Aerospace is their priorities. So they use the SQDC kind of priority list for their company. It's safety, quality, delivery, and cost. And they said that that's their main focus, and in that order. So they put safety as their number one priority for their company, and trying to produce their products and run everything in the safest manner possible. And then secondary to that, quality. Obviously, they want to put out a product that is going to work well, and that kind of goes into their mission statement. It says we rise to the challenge of building a world that works. So they want their products to be produced safely and work in a safe manner, and also have good quality to uphold that standard. One of their leadership, couple of their leadership taglines are act with humility, lead with transparency, and deliver with focus. Humility is huge for me, coming from a military background. Always be humble in your leadership skills. Never think that you're above any of the rules, and never think you're above being corrected or being told maybe you're doing something wrong. That's always a great quality to have. And then transparent leadership is great too. There shouldn't be a bunch of secrets behind the scenes going on that is hidden from the little bit lower level employees. Should be transparent in everything you're doing and why you're doing it as a good leader. All right, based on some of the statistics that I pulled, it looks like their culture of putting safety first is working very well for them. In 2013, they were one of the first companies, aerospace manufacturers, to implement a safety management system. Nowadays, safety management systems are pretty widespread amongst many aviation companies, but they were one of the first to implement it successfully. In 2023, they had 0 engine-caused events that resulted in serious risk to aircraft. So that's pretty impressive as well. Over the past 5 years, they've only had 0.04 incidents per million departures. So I would say that their standards of upholding safety and raising that quality standard has worked out very well for them. All right, going to give you a little bit of a background on my experience with one of the companies that I have worked for. One thing that I really like that they did is they tend to hire from within. So they train people up in certain aspects of flying, in my example, and then once that person gets to a certain qualification level, that company likes to directly hire them because they know what they've done to train them. They know the quality of the training that they've received, and so they basically know what they're getting. They're already part of the company, so they know the different safety practices and procedures that company adheres to. So I think that's one good way to do it. Another thing that is necessary, I think, for success is giving your employees the tools to succeed, not just kind of letting them out and go figure it out on their own, but actually helping them and guiding them along the way. One way that our company does that well is monthly meetings, where we go over some of that standardization stuff and answer any questions anybody might have. And then there are some times when you just need to remove and replace certain management positions to make the company better as a whole. And if a company recognizes that and then does it successfully, I think that can make a huge difference in the company as a whole. And these are the references that I used to put together this presentation. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks.